other slides. Troubleshooting. Today, I had a quick look at our mailing list archives and found the following problems to bring up from time to time. Mac OS configure refuses to continue and suggests to install to use a different compiler. Thanks to Christoph from our team, I have access to a Mac box, and I will try to configure and install ClamAV. Most likely it will fail to install, because in almost all cases the compilers available with Mac OS are slightly broken, and ClamAV will refuse to use them. We'll see. There are two workarounds for this problem. One of the workarounds is to install a good compiler. However, it may be quite hard to or not possible for you to install the entire GCC collection or some other compiler. There is an easier workaround, which is to compile ClamAV without optimization. In such a case, the local GCC should build a good code. So let's try again with C/-0. We'll use GCC. We just explicitly disabled the optimization in GCC. This should result in proper code, and ClamAV should configure and build properly. Of course, it will be less optimal. It will not be. The code will be less optimal. It will not be. It may be a bit slower, but actually I didn't perform any tests. However, still it's better to get a slower ClamAV than to use some older version which can't handle new signature formats. Okay, so it compiles. ClamD, ClamScan, and FreshClam show a different number of signatures. I already showed you what is the reason for this. The main reason is that ClamD and ClamScan by default don't load some signatures, for example PUA signatures, while FreshClam will show the number of all signatures it has found inside database files. That's why this number can be slightly bigger. In order to load the signatures, to load the PUA or phishing signatures, you need to configure proper options inside configuration files. The other common issue is that when scanning RAR archives, ClamScan prints a warning that RAR code is not compiled in. Well, this problem usually affects binary ports. This is because someone, the port maintainer, compiled ClamAV without the RAR code. He passed a special switch to disable unrar into the configure script, and ClamAV has been compiled without RAR support. In order to get this problem sorted out, you either need to switch to another port that will provide RAR support, or you need to compile ClamAV from sources. The other common issue is that FreshClam cannot update signature databases. And well, there may be a few reasons for FreshClam failing to update the database. Since FreshClam needs to connect to remote network, you must make sure that your firewall allows that. Otherwise, you may need to use some other way to download the database files. If you're behind a proxy, please configure proper options in FreshCam.conf. If your FreshCam updates the database, but for some reason ClamD can't see new signatures, then please make sure that the database directory option in FreshCam.conf and ClamD.conf points to the same directory. Finally, if you find some bug which you believe is a bug, something which you believe is a bug, then please first check if it still exists in the development version. Unfortunately, we very often receive reports for bugs that have been already fixed, and we waste time on figuring out or looking into the problem while it has been already fixed. So also, if you find a bug in some third-party software derived from ClamAV, then before reporting this issue to us, please make sure that it actually exists in the original ClamAV source code. Also, please have a look at www.clamav.org/bugs for the complete bullet list of things you should include in your reports. Thank you, and this is now time for question and answers.